Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. That's to his tight end, Eric All. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. A first down throw for Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Burrow now. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. He'll tuck it and take off. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Here we go. 12. 11.
Now, Burrow. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now, how about this? It's a fake. He keeps it himself. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think first down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
On one, ready? Done. Stop, 12, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. We are through one. It's the Bengals on. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Burrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his second touchdown of the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to...
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense. One hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now Brown. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
2nd down. Burrow. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. The Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals tack on one more to their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He's got room at the 30. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
To the goal line and in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. First and 10. Now, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Burrow. The throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Burrow now. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. To throw is Burrow. He'll get this set up 3rd down. A carry here for Brown. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. A first down throw for Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way. Mike, he actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. But there, fortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked, going the other way.
No run here with Brown. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal. They put Adams in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
That's what he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Bengals. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. It'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll put Addison in motion. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. on 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
On 1, ready?
Try to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup there of 19 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
11. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now McCarthy. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Bengals will take over at their own 15.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. They'll have a yard or 2 up to about the 16. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again.
On 1, ready? 11. Just set.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's going to look deep for Adams. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And that final throw here is intercepted.